end of November, and it's starting to feel kind of Christmassy. So we are gonna go here and go pick some Christmas greens.
All right, so the plan is we are gonna go get some Christmas trees. We wanna get one Christmas tree for inside, and we're gonna get a couple other Christmas trees that we're gonna put up outside by the roadside stand, and we're gonna put lights on decorations on those to make them look all nice when people drive by the house. So we're getting that, and then we're also just getting some greenery branches for some wreaths. So that's the plan for today. Let's get to it.
I'm really excited, especially to get the greenery for the wreaths, because these aren't going to be for us. This is going to be for sales. This is going to be our first experiment this year with trying to do Christmas greenery for sale. I think it's something that could do really well for our farm during this time of year. We're here, we found a spot. So now it's time to find a tree. Do you like coming and picking out a Christmas tree?
I love to. Oh, it's funny.
That's a nice tree there. There's a bunch over there that are all packed in tight. So I always like to get one where you're just, thinning out a bunch.
What gear did you bring?
No chainsaw, just a pruning saw.
No chainsaw?
Yeah.
This is the one. This massive monster. We've gotten the one tree for inside the house, but we still have 2 more trees that we want to get for being outside, and I think we found some good ones. What do you think, Ian? What do you think of this one? Make it look like not very much there, Ian.
Now for the hard part, to try to get them in this tiny truck. Where's your brother? No, don't throw it at me, please. You little bum. What are you getting?
Red branches. This is all getting hacked down on the side of the road, so I figure I might take some along. So I got a bunch of these red branches. I think they'll look really nice contrasted against the green. And our truck is full. I don't even know how we're gonna get this in. So slight change of plan. We're gonna take these Christmas trees home, and then we're gonna come back another day and get a load of greenery because we just can't fit any more in there.
Mission accomplished. Except for some of the missions, but we got the trees.
Mission 1 accomplished.
Yeah.
our Christmas tree, but we failed at getting any sort of greenery because our Christmas trees ended up being so big. So today we are going back up.
All right, we found our first blowdown tree that blew down in the windstorm the other day. So we are gonna go strip all the branches off of that one. Isn't hers.
So we got a little bit of this one type of tree. The goal here is to get a bunch of different types of trees so that there's lots of different textures. So now we need to go find another one.
Didn't have to go far.
Found a score branches that have pine cones still attached. These look really cool. One thing to consider if you're gonna do this yourself is wear clothes that are appropriate for sticky sap. Every time we do this, we get covered, so we make sure we got something on our hands and clothes that we don't mind to get destroyed. Very excited, look at that. Look how good that's gonna look. It's hard.
Only 2 blowdown trees trimmed, and the back of the truck is already pretty full.
The truck is almost completely full, and there's 2 more things that we're looking for. We're looking for cedar and pine, but we think that we can just use our cedar hedge, so we're gonna prioritize pine. So we've stopped at this like really good parking lot spot. There's lots of pine everywhere. We're gonna go hunt some up. So what would you say, Ian?
We accomplished our mission and we did it in record time. With those little kids, things move so much faster. What do you think?
Success.
Success.
This harvesting all the greens and getting our Christmas trees and all that has ended up being a little bit more difficult than we anticipated because we don't actually have our big pickup truck right now. We are borrowing my parents' truck and it holds a lot less. It's about half the size. And us not having the pickup truck is quite the story because we ended up having to leave it in Victoria. We have been away on vacation. We went away for 2 weeks, and while we were gone, all the highways got washed away. We had huge flooding in our province, but we had quite the vacation before we ended up with our disaster ending. rainforest, right? They get lots of rain here.
Oh, it's a seal. Look. Whoa.
Did you see it?
That's right.
Bobbing his head out there.
Now that we have all of the winter greens back at the house, this is just the beginning of the job. The next thing we need to do is we need to actually break down these bigger branches into individual branches. Because when I go to make the Christmas wreaths, I'm actually going to only use like, you know, couple like 6-inch, 8-inch long pieces. So this is like kind of where I start to have something that's easy to work with. So I've turned this entire pile into sorted by each variety of green and snip them into something that's going to be a lot easier to work with. Okay, so what you do is you get a handful of stuff and then you put it in here, and then this clamps together. And then holds everything. Then you do it again.
Straw.
Okay. Looks pretty good.
It's a start.
There's definitely enough clamp pieces that, like, you know, if I'm doing that much stuff, it's gonna be nice and full.
How much is this wreath in the room?
So this is the medium size wreath. So I was thinking that these would be $60.
Yeah.
Thinking like 40 for the small size, 60 for the medium size, and then 80 for the large.
How many of each are you gonna make?
1 million!
So we're gonna be like millionaires?
We're gonna be 40, 60, and 80 millionaires.
I can't wait.
What's your opinion so far?
I think it's gonna look full. I agree.
You know, and it's covering, because I was worried about these pieces, but it's definitely covering those. Like, you can't see the wire. Okay, so the tricky part on this is finishing them because you have to do this last one, but it's kind of overlapped by the very first one that you put in. So you need to move everything out of the way. Oh. It's already fallen out of.
Gotta get back in the groove.
Okay. So we got to move this stuff out of the way and put this in and then kind of fluff it. Oh, are you filming?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there, but now it's, so we got to kind of cover up, right? So we kind of have to move it around.
So let's see this wreath. Yeah, grand wreathening.
What do you think?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think it looks really good, considering this is like, you know, not even, this is only 2 types of evergreen and then some of these like little red sticks.
Okay, start pumping them out.
You know, didn't take too long.
No, it wasn't too bad.
Like, you know, I don't know.
For a higher price point item.
Like a 10 minutes, maybe? Would you say? Maybe, you
There's
know.
more time in it than just that, but...
Yeah. And probably I'd need 15 minutes to work with, ideally, to work with everything.
Okay, you said you were going to make 1 million more?
Yeah. So if it takes 15 minutes, it means I can make 4 an hour. And so if I'm going to do 1 million, that means I'm going to need 250,000 hours. So
Do you want me to make dinner tonight?
yeah, so maybe you make dinner and then check back in a couple hours.
Okay,
And we'll see where I'm at.
sounds good.
Good job, Serina.